You might not know this, but in Arizona we have something called our Implied Consent Law. And what that means is by simply operating a motor vehicle within the state of Arizona, you implicitly give consent to the testing of your blood, breath, or urine to determine alcohol concentration or drug content. What this means is if a cop stops you in Arizona and he thinks that you've committed a DUI, he's going to get a sample of your blood, whether you like it or not. Now, how does this process usually play out? Well, first, you have to have some sort of contact with law enforcement. Usually this is the result of a traffic stop. Then the DUI investigation begins. Police are going to consider things like your driving behavior, their observations of you upon that initial contact. If they detect an odor of alcohol or maybe you made an admission to drinking, they'll go to the next phase, which is those field sobriety tests. Now, if the officer has legal grounds to think that you're DUI, he's going to ask you to submit to a chemical test. But this is where that law kicks in. Because remember, you've already given consent to the testing by simply driving within the state of Arizona. But what the officer has to do at this point is advise you of the consequences of not consenting. And the consequences is a 1-year suspension of your driver's license. Should you still refuse, here's what's likely going to happen next. The officer is going to apply for an electronic search warrant. This process only takes a matter of minutes. He'll then receive a court order to get a sample of your blood. He'll serve you with that order, get his sample, and then you're still looking at that 1-year suspension of your driving privileges. Even if you're not from Arizona, a suspension in this state could result in a suspension in your home state due to the driver's license compact. Now, if you have questions about this video or any other criminal offense, feel free to shoot me a text.